I'm sorry. It's just some stuff. It's just funny. They talk about humble beginnings. And it's all good, right?
Yeah. Beginning, middle, and it's all good. Hey family, let us know we out there. I mean, you out there. It's one of them nights. It's been a long week, Susie. I don't know about you. Oh my goodness.
It has been.
Yes, yes.
Hi Maribel. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you guys. Oh my God. We're just laughing because you have to laugh.
Oh yeah.
You know.
To keep from crying.
That's right. And you know what? Laughter is good for the soul.
Yes,
Praise
it is.
God.
And it's good for stomach muscles. Did you know that?
I didn't know. Oh,
yes.
sweat. Hold on a second.
Yes.
You hear that, Maribel? It's good for the stomach muscles. Oh, yes. Hey, birthday flash. My nephew. Probably his mama.
That's right. Log on to that account.
Ooh, thank you guys. Oh my God, it's been
Maribel.
It's been a great week, and you're right.
Yeah.
It's been busy, a lot of laughter, and you know it's funny because I was at work today and I laughed probably a couple times, just chuckled by myself on the stuff that was happening. And then my secretary's like, "Why are you laughing?" I said, "Just gotta laugh because at the end of the day, if you don't laugh, you might cry." And I heard, you know, when you're doing other stuff other than laughter, then, you know, you're using more muscles.
Oh, okay.
And, you know, we got to try to keep, you know,
keep straining muscles,
this
facial
age.
muscles. But I did, Susie, come to think about it, I did find, because, you know, like, I'll be on YouTube and stuff. I'm off social media and then jumped on YouTube. So that's not good either. That's not good either.
Yes,
but I'm being educated with some things. But they actually, girl, I got to send you this link.
Okay.
How to exercise your face to get rid of double chin, wrinkles, everything.
I heard about that.
So I'm practicing for 30 days.
Oh, sweat. Okay, you know, some girl, I read something, and it said that they don't smile.
Oh, wow.
Can you imagine?
Because
this
they might
girl,
get wrinkles?
Yeah, some lady never smiles. Even if, I guess if she laughs, she'd just be like,
as time goes,
that's not me.
I'll just be wrinkled because I can't help but to smile. Oh my goodness.
Hey,
Yes.
bro.
Smiles are contagious and they have you feel good.
And remember, laughter is good for the soul.
Yes.
And it heals. I believe it heals a lot. So we have to take time to smile and enjoy life at the end of the day. So how was your week, Zoe?
It's been busy, like I said, you know, and I'm just thinking about tonight's show, you know, how basically desperate people are and, you know, just to fit in.
Yeah.
And I thought about my high school jeans.
Oh.
So the show about fitting in clothes, right?
No. The show's not about fitting clothes. It's not
about how desperate you fit into your clothes.
No, actually, it's a little further how desperate you are to fit in.
Because I'm still in the workout kit. So that's what I thought.
Do you still got them jeans?
I do.
Oh, God.
We did talk about that, how we shouldn't. But you know, but they might guess jeans.
Yeah, guess. Do we even use guess anymore? Can somebody tell me, do we use guess anymore?
It's a goal. Once I fit in them, then I'll get rid
of them. That's like Jordache.
Yeah, I got them too.
No, I think guess is still in there. Come on, guys. You let me know if guess is still in there. All right. I mean, I'm going to keep up with the trends. And that's another thing we're going to talk about.
Right. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Sergio.
Hey,
thanks
family.
for tuning in and watching.
It's awesome. Well, Zoe, I heard you tell me something awesome that I was like, wow, that's interesting. You text me. You did Ancestries.com?
I actually did, Susie. I did Ancestries.com.
Why?
Well, you know what? My nephew, he wanted it for his birthday.
Okay.
And then when I was ready to get it for him for his birthday, because he wanted to know his history, being that it was some adoption involved and everything.
Oh, wow.
But then he was like, not yet, Auntie. I'll wait on it. Okay. Whenever. He was like, I'm not ready for it. So I was like, you know what? So, you know, I took my trip to Africa. Right. Came back because I was so connected. And I was like, you know what? I wonder if there's, like, any connection, like, you know, to that specific part of, you know, Africa, the country that I went to on the continent. And I did the test, you know, I didn't tell anybody. I just, you know me, I keep things to myself. Right. And it took like 6 to 8 weeks. Okay. And it came back the 7th week. And I was like, Susie, I got the email saying it's there, right? Early in the morning when I was heading to work, I was like, okay, I can't open this up. I gotta wait till I get to work. But then I was nervous about opening it up. Like, all these different emotions and feelings was going through. And I don't even know why, but it was like excitement. But like, oh, what is it? You know, instead of just opening, what is it going to say? Hey, Marisol. Hey, glad everybody tuning in. So I finally opened it and was like, okay.
Okay, so? What's the verdict?
Ghana, baby.
And you just went to Ghana.
Yeah, so the majority is Ivory Coast, Ghana, and when I go back, I'll be going to Ivory Coast. Yeah.
Wow.
So isn't that something? So that's connected. So my nephew had jokes.
He had jokes. Why?
Yeah, because he was like, "Dang, all these years, you finally made it back." I said, "Really, no." We're talking about Ancestry.com, family, for everybody that's tuning in.
Oh, yes.
And
pretty much that's very close related to the subject we're going to talk about. And every last one of us, one way or another, we always want to know who we are, right? So, the fact that you did that, it was like, wow, check that out. You did it, and that came back, the results came back when we're about to talk about this topic, where everybody wants to know where you belong. But the sad thing is that sometimes we want to place ourselves in places we don't belong, and sometimes we just don't fit in. But we want to force ourselves, and when you force yourself into something, guess what? Eventually it's not going to work. Love you, Karen.
Hi, Sandra. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, Rebirth, everybody that's tuning in
family.
For tonight's topic. Oh,
yes,
my goodness.
Yes.
But, Susie, you know what? When you're talking about forcing yourself to fit in, it reminds me of the Cinderella story. Oh, my goodness. Family, y'all got to remember
y'all know Cinderella.
Like most of them know the story about the young girl named Cinderella.
Right.
And how she had all these sisters. And, she
wicked
was...
sisters.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let's be sisters.
Okay.
Wicked and a wicked stepmother.
Right.
So as far as like the way the story goes, just in case somebody gonna hear that don't know it, she had a fairy godmother, who gave her the opportunity to go to this ball because she was the one that stayed home and did all the house chores.
Yeah.
They had to keep her back, right? Yeah, pretty much. And a servant, slave, whatever you want to call it.
Looking homey.
Yeah, but she was beautiful though when she got all dressed up.
Right.
So anyway, she had to be back to the house by a certain time. Was it before midnight or something like that? Right. So when she was rushing back, what happened? She loses a glass slipper. Glass, girlfriend. How you gonna lose a glass slipper?
Well, she ran. She had to run out of there because she was about to. Everything was about to unfold. The reality of who she was about to be revealed.
And you're gonna get running. If all the makeup and the hair gonna fall down, the clothes come off, and she had to get up out of there. So the thing about it is when the slipper came off, and the prince is like, wait, where she go? I gotta find who this slipper belonged to because it was so beautiful,
Right. That's right. And so again, now I'm going to piggyback on her story because that's exactly what happened. Now he fell in love with her. And he fell in love with her. If we all recall the story, guys, he fell in love with her at first sight.
First sight.
That was the first time seeing
love at
her.
First sight.
It's possible. But, there was something about her that, of course, must have touched his heart.
Right.
Okay? And the funny thing was that they found that slipper.
Yeah,
and when they found that slipper, and guys, tonight we're not just going to talk to you about a fairy tale. We're talking about real life, okay?
Yes.
And that was a fairy tale, but don't worry, we're just going to bring it all together, right? Yes, Sandra, you remember. So basically, he finds the slipper. He's like, you got to find who this girl is.
Yes.
So he sends his people out, his ministers, and they go from house to house and house and house.
Yeah, because he wants them to search.
Absolutely.
Search hard.
He wants to get that girl.
Yes.
And that poor girl, she goes back to her place, But the crazy thing was, and this is the part we're going to talk about, okay? And we hope some people don't get offended tonight, but it is what it is.
Please don't. Because we don't want ceilings dropping, nothing like that. Something about when we hit them hard points, something happens. But, we say everything from the heart.
Yes, because what ends up happening is that as the ministers went to look to find out who this glass slipper belonged to, well, girls was just trying to squeeze that foot in there, okay?
So it must not have been a popular size 8.
No,
or 8.5.
I think she was like a 5 or 6.
Or 4.5.
Yeah, she was tiny. In the story.
Because they were trying to squeeze.
Right. If you saw the book, if you saw the movie, the slipper looked small. Okay.
It did.
So
Very small.
It didn't appear like an average size. But again, all these crazy girls, all the girls are desperate. Who doesn't want to be in a palace?
All right, exactly.
Who doesn't want to be with the king? Who doesn't want to be the next queen? So at the end, guess what? These girls are trying to force their foot into this shoe.
Yes.
And unfortunately, doesn't fit. And so that's life too. Sometimes we try to make our way into places and you know what? We don't fit. So if you feel you don't fit, then let it go.
But Susie, that goes to the saying that we always say, what is for you is for you.
Absolutely.
You can't squeeze into something that's not for you. What God has for you is for you.
It is for you.
Which leads to this question, tonight's topic, how far will you go to fit in? I mean, how far will we go?
I know. And we've seen some people go very far in life.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Just to fit in.
Just to fit in. Just to fit in. Let it go. That's right, Sandra. Let it go. If it's not for you, it's not for you. And the awesome and the unfortunate thing is probably some girl probably would have took that slipper and said, can I just hold it and just cradle it and just wait? And unfortunately,
or remake it.
And remake it. You know, and sometimes we just want to hold on, like you said.
Right.
Hold on to things that don't belong to us. But you know what? Let it go, because what belongs to you will come to you.
Yes.
And one of the things, you know, we always like to keep it based on the scripture, what we talk about here on Sister Speaks Life.
Yes.
And this story pretty much reminds me of the book of Esther. And tonight we're not going to talk about Esther.
Well, we talked about Esther before.
Yes, we have.
Yes.
We have talked about Esther before. But, you know, this is going to go now to another area. And it's funny because before I came out here today, I told, Mom always says, what you going to talk about tonight, right? So I told her, oh, we're going to talk about Queen Vashti. And then she goes, oh, but there's only a little bit about her.
Wow.
And I said, you're absolutely right. And that's my point. There's a little of her, but there's so much more to the story.
Yes.
You know, at the end of the day, it wasn't just about Esther. Queen Vashti played a very important role in the story of Esther as well. It was small, but if you look at it,
it had a lot.
It had a lot to share.
It had a lot.
Okay? So what I like is that, you know, what was going on, there was a competition. A pageant had to take place. And why? Because Queen Vashti, she took a stand for herself, guys.
Well, you got to think of Queen Vashti. I mean, she was a beautiful woman. And even today, Persian women are considered
they're
one of the most beautiful women in the world. But when it comes to Queen Vashti, hey Lisa, thanks for tuning in. You know, in Esther chapter 1, 10 through 12, it says, on the 7th day, when the heart of the kings were merry with wine, he commanded, now Susie, come on now. Family, she done wrote these names out. She know I can't pronounce these names.
They were in the Bible.
I understand, but okay. We're going to skip the names, family. Y'all know the names. Go to Esther chapter 1, 10 through 12.
Harbona, Bigtha, Abagtha.
Okay. The 7 units, okay, who served in the presence of the king, all right, to bring Queen Vashti before the king with her royal crown in order to display her beauty to the people and the princesses.
Yes.
For she was beautiful. But Queen Vashti refused. Now, I think this is like the first time a woman probably stepped up in front of people and like saying, oh no, I'm not.
Because the truth was that you would not reject the king. I mean, if the king called you or he summoned you, you're to do what he calls you to do.
Right.
The girlfriend said, not today.
No. And you can imagine, Susie, what she was going through. Like, you want me to come in my crown and show off? I mean, she probably had done it in the past, but like you said, it's just one of them days where I'm just not having it. Who knows what she was going through?
She was probably bloated for all you know.
That's what I'm thinking, Susie. You know, it's like, not today. I'm tired of this. Like, give me